Alrighty, welcome back to video number 4. This time we're going to be doing the Eevee character. We're going to do 2 mocha and a blush. I'm not going to use all of the the blush for that. Just going to be for the tail and the collar around the neck. So we're going to start with a small little tail, the back, and then we're going to go into the legs from there. And I'm going to have Eevee possibly sitting down or just having the legs connected at the bottom. So it just depends on what size you make the back legs. It could look like the character is sitting down, just so you know, okay? So we're doing just going back and forth here. You see I started with the back, then I went down, did another segment, and then did a third segment that connected to the tail, and now I'm going back alongside of those. So there, and then turn around and go here, end up back at the front of the character, the neck area. So right now I'm going to do a loop. And then if you remember back to the Charmander video, I'm going to do a bubble and then a second bubble. The first one is just a spacer, and the second one is actually what I'm going to twist into in a minute. So it's on the back of the neck there. I'm going to wrap this balloon around so we get our mouth area. Because originally when I had done Eevee the first time, I put a snout, but looking back on the character, they did a flatter face on the Eevee character, so I just wanted to be as close as I could to the actual character. There you go. So you can see it wasn't a snout. Okay, and so for this one we're going to use the second balloon. We finished using the first mocha. We're going to use the second one to make the ears. So we're going to do a little pinch twist here. So it's one segment for one ear. Then I'm actually going to pull that through there, through the loop that I created earlier. There you go. And I'm just going to pull it till it's snug. I don't want it to be super tight, but just nice and snug, just till it stops, and you should be good to go. Okay, but please keep in mind, don't do it too loose, because then your ears might not stand up like you want them to. So just another pinch twist on this side, and then we're going to end with the other ear before we move on to the artwork. Excuse me, before we move on to the blush balloon. Okay, there we go. So once I got that measured out, so they're pretty identical. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and break that off. And this time I didn't wear my apron, what I like, or actually so I could have my cutter. That's what I'm getting to. Normally when I'm out working, I have an apron and I have the cutter on it. And sometimes when I do these tutorials, I also will have the cutter on my shirt. I usually have a pocketed shirt, but this time I did not, so I didn't trim that down as much as I wanted to. So right now I'm going to go ahead and do a loop and 2 pinch twists. This is going to be for the little decoration on the tail. And if you look at it, it looks pretty identical to Charmander's tail, but that's okay because it still conveys the same idea, which is cool. Just a nice little thing that you can do. And I'm not letting all the air out of this, because in a minute I'm going to come back and make 3 loops. Or actually, look at me, I'm doing them now. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? I had placed the tail portion, and it fell on the floor behind me. That's what it was. So I figured I might as well just go ahead and do the collar. There we go. Alright. So just like the Charmander, I'm going to go ahead and grab the nozzle there. Now I'm going to wrap it around several times, secure it, and turn it so it looks nice and pretty, and we'll be good to go. And that's the nice part about this. Really fast and simple. There you go. We're almost done. And the collar, you're just going to want to jam it in there. And I was going to leave that end of the blush on there, and decided otherwise. You know, just go ahead and get rid of it now. Alrighty. And you're just going to press it in there. And one thing to keep in mind when you do press it in there is go ahead and wrap at least 2 loops around each other, and that can help it secure in place. Or take 1 loop and make sure it goes 1 full rotation around there, so it really stays secured in there. Because sometimes a kiddo might grab that and pull that collar right off, so please keep that in mind when you're doing it. There we go. Got it situated in there. So it's a nice little collar. And one place that I had seen this collar done, actually the only place really before I did this, was Jamie Stavlo. She had done this. We jam, and she talked about doing Pokemon, and I remember her talking about an Eevee and her doing this collar. Her version, is a little bigger, and still really cute. But you know, I just wanted to throw that in there. You know, that's where I got that collar idea from. It was really nice, so just wanted to give a shout out to her. I love it. Alright, so I'm doing the artwork pretty identical to the way I did Charmander's eyes and Squirtle. So far, Bulbasaur has been the one with different eyes. So you can see, coming up here, I'm about to expose it so you can really take a look. See? And I started to color in the right one there. There I go again, being selfish and inconsiderate of the person viewing this tutorial. My apologies. So there you go, I colored it in. And a nice part about it, the nose, you saw me just pointing there, so just a little spot right there, you can see, barely on there. And the mouth, you can see, is going to be the easiest by far. Look, it's a line across, and then we're going to just do the bottom of the mouth. And didn't really, when I was looking around at the artwork here, I didn't see teeth in this character's mouth, so, you know, real nice, approachable type character, not baring its teeth. So you can see now I'll just have to come back with the white highlight for the eyes and some red for the tongue. Oh, happen to have my white right behind my ear there. And you know, another plus side of Eevee's eyes is they are brown, which is super cool because you're already drawing on a mocha balloon. Really easy. There you go. And last but not least, we got the tongue. Red tongue for you. And that will pretty much bring the character to an end. I'll just, you know, hold it back up again so you can take a look at it. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it.